think we're recording. That'd be awesome if we are. If we're not, I wonder if I should go down lower. Up higher. What's up, everyone, and how's everyone doing? I don't know about you guys, but I do not like the weather we are having right now. I absolutely hate the snow. If I could have anything, any season in the world, I would choose spring or fall for obvious reasons, turkey hunting and deer hunting. But let's jump into what is going to be happening these next couple of weeks. So as you guys know, deer season has already ended, probably for every state. It's February the, hold on one second. It is February the 16th. With that being said, deer season's over, so what's next? Turkey season, duh. What better way to start kind of like the turkey tour with throwback videos? We have 2 videos in store for you guys these next couple of weeks. These videos were a part of the turkey tour last year. However, I didn't get around to posting them. It was kind of towards the end of the season. But anyways, let's jump into what is happening today. And as you guys should already know by the caption, we are putting some throwback videos from anywhere from when I was 8, 7, maybe? 8 or 7 or 8, all the way until 13, 14, 15 years old. These are my videos back in the day. I started out with a little flip camera, then I upgraded. Actually, I got it right here. This camera right here is my very first camcorder. As you can tell, there's not much to it. I put some duct tape on it to help hide the silver, so the turkeys could not see me when I shot them in the face. As you can tell, I was a lot more successful back in the day with that thing than I am today with that thing. This series is a throwback series of all my old hunts. I just wanted to show you guys how far we've came, where we are today, and where we want to be in the next few years. Let's get into this video right now. This was actually probably one of my favorite hunts of all time. So this hunt took place, I believe, in 2012. We went down to Kentucky for 2 days and Tennessee for 9, and I believe I killed, I want to say 4 birds in 4 days or something like that. It was incredible. We went down the day before, set up camp. If you guys can't tell, I'm looking at the footage right now. Yeah, so we drove around the first day. It was Friday, the day before season. We seen a bunch of turkeys, got to watch turkeys fight. We seen a lot of turkeys off the road, but we roosted a bunch the night before. And then when we got back to camp, this happened. I guess we can start there, I guess.
It was the night before turkey season, and all through the camper, we were freezing because it's going to get down to 30 degrees. We're here in Kentucky, and Hunter Mahlerwein, the famous world champion turkey caller, is preparing to sleep in his turkey clothes because it's going to get cold. 33 degrees, somewhere in there. Doesn't know what weather forecast you look at. Look at him smiling. We're watching turkey hunting videos.
Off in the distance, but way back there.
Call.
Yeah. There's a creek down here. Maybe, I mean, they're hot enough. I mean, maybe they'll come across, but cut the distance in half. They're gobbling. Nothing else we can do but call them in.
as these birds started coming in, they poked their head up and realized that there was no turkeys where we were calling from. And that was kind of our mistake looking back now, is when they popped up where we were calling from, there was no turkeys. But I think what happened was they looked up on the hill where we put the decoys, and then they went back down over the hill, and then they went up on the hill, started circling the decoys, and come to find out there were two 2-year-olds, and that's probably why they weren't really dominant, showing dominance towards, I think it was the B-Mobile at the time we had. I don't know. I don't really use decoys that much anymore. Yeah! Man, what a fantastic hunt. Well, we came down here for 9 days. We're coming down here for 9 days. Kentucky 2 days, and Tennessee for 7. But this is our first opening morning of youth season here in Kentucky, and I've already got a bird down on the ground. It is like, I think 10 o'clock maybe. Friday we came down here and we scouted these birds, and we heard birds here, and unfortunately this morning we came in here and tried to get on those birds, but I don't know, they just went the opposite way. A couple hours later we hooked up on these birds and set up a couple times, and finally we got to close to the end of the property, and we called him right across. I guess he's a 2-year-old, probably, maybe 3, but I guess he's 2. But man, this is a hunt that I'll never forget. Okay, I hope you guys like that hunt. It's not done yet, so hold on. We have another video. It's the next day, so fast forward into the next day. Youth season, morning number 2. The date's wrong on here. I believe, for some reason, the time's wrong on this. So we started out the morning here, same spot, same location as the day before when I killed that bird. So with that being said, we started off the morning, a lot of birds gobbling, but we just didn't get it done. We wrapped around, went to a different location, same piece of public but different track, and actually called in a bird, but he picked us off from the other ridge somehow. I mean, our setup wasn't the best, but that's where I'm going to stop here and start rolling the footage.
And we're heading out. Unsuccessful morning. We got on this bird, called him from the road just by freak accident. Snuck up here and tried to get him. No luck.
Oh, 2 big strutters.
Hey, there's some. Maybe we should go after those. Alright, we'll go after those.
I could kill him.
Well, the wind will help us move in on them.
I think if we snuck right up, because there's no hens, if we snuck right up, got on this bank that comes out this way, call him in.
As we climbed up and got next to these birds, we seen them out in the field, but we were on the edge of the wood line at first. And what was going on is these birds had this hen, and as you could see in the footage, there was a gray hen, and that was kind of cool to see. But the hens were leaving. The gobblers wanted to go with them, but they were so interested in us that they were kind of hanging back. But they ended up following the hens as usual. So me and my dad started sprinting across the field to get on their side. But as we were about halfway across, we looked up and we seen these birds coming right back. So what happened was, I think that the birds got so far ahead when these birds were hanging back and gobbling to our calls and stuff. I think those hens got so far ahead that the gobblers lost them. So they came right back to our calling. But we were stuck out in the middle of this field, so we just plopped down. My dad threw a net over the camera, and I kind of pulled it over my legs, and we kind of just looked like a bush, I guess.
What a hunt. Woo. We got on this bird. Well, we went to our farm where I killed one yesterday, and we didn't hear much gobbling. I mean, we got on one, but when we were walking down the hill, we're seeing this gobbler out in this field, way out there. I mean, a good 500 yards. And then I'm like, Dad, look. And there were 2 strutters and 2 hens. And what was cool was that there was this white hen. It was like albino. They were all strutting and stuff, and out in this field. But they kept on going away. They kept on following them hens. And there was like an L shaped in the field, and they went in that L, the bottom of the L. So we wanted to cross the field and get on their side. And so when we were crossing it, my dad looked up through his binoculars, and they were coming right back, and we were out in the middle of the field, so we just plopped down. He had this little net, so we put it out, and we had no backrest. Everything was hurting on us, and but man, they come right in. It was so cool. I took the strutter, and I am pretty sure that this is probably a 10 and a half, 11-inch beard, and an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter spurs. Man, what a 3-year-old. This is definitely a 3-year-old, and he was the strutter out of the pack. Man, what a hunt.
So, I hope you guys have liked this video. We're going to have a lot more footage like this going on. We're going to keep throwing back because I've got a bunch of these old VSH tapes or VHS tapes. If you would like and subscribe, we're going to be doing a whole series on kind of all of our past hunts. And yeah, so you're going to kind of see our footage from back in the day, and right before the turkey tour begins, we'll kick it off with the 2 hunts that I'm keeping hidden from you guys from last year. But stay tuned, a lot more to come.